Today you are going to finish up your Lesson 6 note packet. So everybody should have their packet now and have it open along with your textbook to Lesson 6 Part 5. So if you haven't done that, make sure you go ahead and do that right now. So Lesson 6 Part 5, it says some of these problems multiply fractions, some add, some subtract. You can work all the multiplication problems the way they are written. Remember, multiplication, it doesn't matter if it has the same denominators or not. You just go ahead and multiply across the top and multiply across the bottom. Remember, you can't work all the addition or subtraction problems the way they are written. Okay, remember, addition or subtraction, you have to have common denominators. So it says work all the problems you can work the way they are written. Okay, remember, if it's a subtraction problem, you can definitely do it. If it's addition or subtraction, you need to check and see if they have common denominators. So go ahead right now and do the ones that you can do. We can pause the video, give you a few minutes to work on this, and we'll come back and check them. Go ahead. Okay, now that you've had time to work on these, we'll go ahead and check these. So as I look through these here, A, I see that it's subtraction, and one denominator is a V and one denominator is a 7. So I know I can't do that one. I look at B, I see the parentheses, it tells me it's multiplication. I know I can go ahead and do that. So 3 times M is 3M, and V times 7 is 7V. So you should end up with 3M over 7V. C, I see it's subtraction, and I see both of the denominators are 11. So 9 elevenths minus 7 elevenths is wrong one. I'm going to back up. I kind of gave you that one there. So for C, 9 elevenths minus 7 elevenths is 2 elevenths. Okay, then I look ahead here at D. It's addition, but one denominator is 5, the other one is 9, so we can't do that one. Okay, and then E, it's addition, both denominators are 5, so we can go ahead and add those together. 7/5 plus 4/5 is going to be 11/5. Then I look at F. F is multiplication, so I know I can do that one. Multiply across the top, 7 times 3 is 21. Multiply across the bottom, 5 times 5 is 25. I look at G, it's subtraction, it has common denominators. They're both A, so 12 over A minus 9 over A is going to be 3 over A. And we'll check H here. H is addition, but it does not have common denominators. One denominator is R, the other one is 4R, so they are not exactly the same. We cannot add those two fractions together the way they are right now. Okay, so make sure you have these right, and then we'll go ahead and finish up the notes here and do Lesson 6, Part 6 out of your textbook. All right, so Lesson 6, Part 6. These are decimal problems written in rows. You'll write them in columns, okay, and work them. Okay, the main thing we're concerned about here is making sure we're lining them up correctly. If you need to use a calculator to go ahead and add, that's fine. But again, you're going to check to make sure that you write them correctly in the column. So go ahead. We'll pause the video here. Give you a few minutes to try these. Make sure you line up the decimal points. Go ahead. Okay, now that you've had a chance to go ahead and try these, we'll check them out here. So A should look like this. Okay, now in A, you needed to add a 0. You had to add this 0 after the 3 to hold that place. Okay, so make sure you went ahead and did that. All right, then we have B. Okay, you're adding those. When you add, it's okay to add this 0 in the top one, but you don't have to, but it's okay if you do. Then we'll look at C. Okay, again, C is adding. So in the first one, if you choose to put these 2 zeros on the end, that's fine. But again, you don't have to when it's addition. D, we have 5 minus 13 hundredths. Okay, should look like this. Now again, because this is subtraction, okay, you need to put those 2 zeros on after the 5. Okay, E, again, subtraction. E looks like this. Okay, again, on the top one, the 24 1/10. Okay, you have to add this 0 in the hundredths place so it has the same amount of places as the one you're subtracting. And then the last one, F, is addition. Okay, again, the 4 and 2/100ths there. It's okay to add the 0 to have the same number of places on the bottom one, but you don't have to add that 0. Okay, so that's it for the note packet. Now you can go ahead and work on the independent work, which is parts 7 through 13 out of your textbook. Please remember to do this on a separate sheet of paper, separate sheet of notebook paper. Make sure you label it lesson 6. Make sure you label your parts and you label each problem. Okay, go ahead. Have a great weekend.